as the Falcons look like they do have possession in their own end, trying to advance it. They do. On the near sideline, under it is Zarka. Seen a lot of action today.
Hey,
Junior from
everybody,
Derry,
I'm
New Hampshire.
back. I apologize,
Bedford High School up in
guys.
New Hampshire, not too far.
I went swimming, but the
Waltham,
water was
Mass.
actually too cold. So,
Nice little touch pass. Zarka under it, and a nice little sliding tackle right there from the Tigers. On that one was Dakota Taylor, the senior from Willow Grove, Pennsylvania. Zarka to throw it in. Zarka to throw it in again. The ball sailed out of bounds. I'll pick it up again. One of these teams is trying to get possession as a couple players hit the deck, and the Tigers will pick it up. Nice hustle there from Dakota Taylor. Looks like there's a stoppage in play as a new keeper is set to come on. Not sure if he's coming on now. Looks like it's going to be halftime. So there is a stoppage in play. The clock is at the 1 minute mark. So the Tigers got to make something happen fast. That is a booming kick from Stackhouse. Sends it all the way into the box from his own end. And there's Mollenhauer again. He's tall, but he can really move with his legs. The ball is sent back to Myers, and the goalkeeper for the Tigers. 35 seconds left. The Tigers to make something happen. Richmond under it, still in their own zone. And here's some offensive movement to get it into the Falcon zone. Stackhouse under it now, and that one is headed toward out of bounds, and it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be awarded to the Falcons. So that's going to be halftime as 10 seconds remain in the first half. So the Holy Family Tigers hail from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, made the trip here to Waltham, Mass. Can't imagine that's a short trip. Tigers came into today's match looking for their second win of the season. Bentley came into today's match looking for their first win of the season. They have a good chance of doing that. It is 2-0. They lead at halftime. Going to take a short break. We'll be back for the second half of today's match. Oliver Nisi on the NE10 Now Radio Network. See you soon.
The beauty of business is its ability to solve human problems and to bring those solutions to scale. And it's that scale that really does make the world a better place. Bentley University is uniquely positioned.
Get copyrighted, guys.
Marketplace.
You want?
The intersection of business and the arts and science is where.
Corporate Immersion is a class that I'm fortunate enough to teach. It's been running for years before I came to Bentley. We immerse ourselves with a corporate partner and spend a semester building a curriculum around an objective that's set forth by the corporation. We target global or large national scale corporations so that our students really get experience working with senior level executives at prominent companies.
At his time, squares. Bentley 2. Holy time was 0. Holy family has 2 shots for a goal with Joel Richmond. I'm trying to get better stats for you guys in a minute. So, what? Maybe. Oh gosh. Wait a minute. So, at halftime, Holy Family has 7 shots, 2 shots on goal. Holy Family has 7 shots. Bentley has 6. Holy Family has 2 shots on goal. Bentley has 4. Excuse me. Quarter kicks, Holy Family has 1. Holy Family has 1. Bentley has 2. Fouls, Holy Family has 5. Bentley has 8. Cards handed out, Holy Family has 2 yellow. Bentley has 1 yellow. Holy Family's cards were to number 3. I don't know his name. And to Will Stackhouse. Bentley's was to number 13. I don't know his name. I'm going to send you back to the live in just 1 minute. 1 minute, all right? Give me a minute.
In graduate career services, we work really closely with employers. We get to know their hard to fill positions, skill gaps. We also talk to them about where their goals are in the future, where positions are growing, so that we can help align Bentley students with growing opportunities.
Everything that we've seen so far has been fantastic. We think that the career services bring a collaborative attitude to the table, which is something that we highly value here at Wayfair. So by creating that kind of cross collaboration and by being open to feedback, I think we're going to help to build a stronger cohort of talent coming out of the graduate program that are going to onboard here at Wayfair much quicker.
Our graduate career development intensive class, also known as GCDI, is a 6-week course, which we feel really starts with evaluating your strengths. So beginning there, we then move to covering resumes, cover letters. We prepare students with informational interview tips, and then we cover job search strategies and tools and resources that are available in our office.
Coming right here as an international student, I got some really amazing tips. What do recruiters normally look for? How do you set up your LinkedIn profile? How do you network with people on LinkedIn? So it kind of eventually gave me a lot of confidence.
Bentley students are definitely more prepared than other students, whether you're at a graduate event or really anywhere. They know how to dress for an interview. They know how to speak.
They're ready to ask really thoughtful questions. They're also usually done their homework on the industry or the company that they're talking to.
from the young undergrads or even the young grad students to even the people who've been in the workforce for 10 or 15 years that are going back for their master's. Absolutely, I would say that Bentley grads are some of the best that we have in MathWorks.
A Bentley student versus almost any other student, it's really a home run.
Graduate Career Services is a constant throughout your entire program, and they have one goal: help you translate what you learn into gainful employment.
I'm trying to fix whatever I can that you guys see it in fix.
At Bentley University, we know that business is constantly evolving. And as we educate the next generation of leaders, we're making business a force for positive change. Bentley University, a force for business, a force for good.
I do a fantasy football game at 2 o'clock. I'll probably have to end this live stream at 1:30.
I think Bentley is a great place in terms of the amount that we're able to learn about other people's fields. Because we are a smaller institution, we're able to learn more about what our staff colleagues do and to gain a deeper appreciation for the expertise and skills that they bring to the table.
Everything that we do here, whether you're a student, faculty, staff, we are all learning with each other, from each other, all the time.
This is a place at the size and scale of which you can have an impact.
It's a smaller university than some of the other places I've worked, and you really have the opportunity to get to know everyone on campus. We all do really different things to support students, but we work together in different ways, and it's a really nice kind of small community.
From everybody in the staff to the faculty on down to maintenance people, I mean, everyone really takes the mission to heart and wants to do what's best for the students.
My first day that I came and I interviewed, I thought there were paid actors here. Everybody was so friendly, so welcoming, so nice. And I remember leaving that interview saying, this is the place I want to be.
I think we are a place that really values new ideas and innovation and creativity. And I think when we can see new staff bring that in and really showcase different skills, it's really exciting to see.
I do have the app for my phone for the fantasy, but I'm not sure what time. I mean, I'm not sure what pick I got yet, but at the 11th. Yeah. People ask me all the time, like, what is it like? What do you do? Like, what's your strategy? Fantasy football. I know this is what I do though, guys. I pick quarterback with the first pick and the first pick I get. I know not everybody does that, but I just think it works for me. It works the best for me is to pick a quarterback with the first pick I have. So I have the 11th pick. I had three drafts tonight. 2 drafts today. 2 o'clock, 4:30, and 8 o'clock. All 3 are on the computer, so. None of them are live. None of them are live, so I love doing it that way. Having none of them being live. Because it's just a better, it helps me out way more when it's not live. I never did a live draft, so, and I don't drive, so it's like, what's that perfect? Now, if I did, I would do a live draft. Sure, my dad, if somebody would drive me, but it's so much easier doing the for the computers, guys, for me. I do, and most of the drafts I do are just for fun. This year, I don't even know how many I'm in. I'm in at least, I think 5. I already did 2 and I had 3 more. I mean, 5 different fantasy drafts, guys. For football, what do you guys like to do fantasy football? I want to know, what do you got? Do you guys like to do fantasy football? I know I have a lot of new subscribers, so me and my dad do picks every day, every week, for every game. Maybe I'll do them on live. I think we should do them. I don't know. We should do them on. We used to do them like Wednesday night, but now he has work. So we may do them on Tuesdays, but I'm not sure. We do Wednesday nights, but I'm not. Like I said, I try to get, but they'll definitely go up. Whatever I do them, they'll go up once they won't go up till Thursday morning, though, guys. That's why I like to film stuff ahead of time. So it just works out better for me to film stuff like over the weekend and get it all set up to go, you know? Now, we even got, you know what I mean? We even got the thing that says,
welcome back to Bentley Soccer Stadium.
Prime, I think it's called. Like you can set it up to
Coming
go up.
live on the
That way,
Radio Network.
Yeah.
About to start the second half.
Midnight.
Falcons at home looking for their first win of the season. They lead 2-0.
You know what I mean?
Against the Holy Family Tigers, who are.
That's what I'm talking about, right? Just set up time for the videos to go up.
Absolutely,
I like
stunning
that.
day on the first Sunday of September, Labor Day weekend, as mentioned earlier on the broadcast.
I said this, guys, the first live stream, but I deleted it. But
today or tomorrow.
I deleted the first live stream, but
a lot of students on hand. The bleachers.
He played 1 year ago today.
Match started today.
In Philadelphia.
Women's soccer team is on hand.
Bentley won 3-1.
Women's soccer team, gotta give them some credit. 1-1-2 on the season. They're coming off their first win yesterday, so they're on a hot note, and we'll see if it can translate over to the men's squad.
Yep. That's right.
So I think the big question for the Holy Family Tigers, if there's going to be a substitution in goalie, and it looks like there will be, as Tyler Myers, he is no longer in the game. He is sitting for the first time all season. Tyler Myers played the first 2 games and allowed 7 goals to date. And in net now for the Tigers is Luke Shank, the sophomore goalkeeper out of Doylestown, Pennsylvania. He wears number 1, wearing the light orange jersey and shorts for the Tigers. It's fitting as most Tigers are orange. Also a switch in net for the Falcons. Their goalkeeper, Joe Griffin, had a terrific first half, but in net now is Eduardo Bumfy. As the Tigers start the second half with possession, they turn it over. The Tigers trying to move it out of their own end, moving from left to right this half. Teams switch sides, and the Falcons will pick it up. On the far sideline, Aronson is still in there on defense. He throws it in, and the Falcons are working it around the field. With it now for the Falcons is Grant Larson. He's the only player I can see who has pulled his sleeves up to his shoulders, kind of like a tank top. It's a style, I guess. Tigers have it. On the offensive end, going down right there was Will Stackhouse. He hit the deck. And making his first save is the Falcon goaltender, or excuse me, the Tiger goaltender. That's Luke Shank. Shank will boot it away across the midfield line. Handled by Fitzpatrick, the captain for the Falcons. There's Beige, the defender. He's back in there in the second half. Trying to get it to Frazier on the far end. The attacker already with 1 goal today. The other goal for the Falcons awarded to Lucas Strahos. Falcons will try to push it into the offensive zone.
Guys, I'm just running out to
their defensive zone. And Frazier is under it now in the offensive zone. Moving from right to left. And there's a touch pass. Falcons still control it. That is Levine, who checked in earlier in the first half as a substitute. And there's a kick shot on goal, but too far up that time. Shank didn't even have to stab at it. Shank, the new goalkeeper for the Tigers, will take it. They'll move it to the left side of the box for the goal kick. Just over 2 minutes into the second half. Tigers trail 2-0. Shank with the goal kick, headed out nicely by Larson. Under it now is Taylor. Oh, and he hits it hard off of Levine as Levine went for the slide tackle. The Tigers will pick it up right in front of us at the press box in the midfield line, near sideline. Tigers will pick it up again as the ball went out of bounds. Good hustle from the Tigers there. Bariso stick with it. Coming into today's match for the Tigers, just 2 goals on the season by Gavin Rowan and Dakota Taylor. Mentioned Taylor's name a lot today. And for the Falcons, they have 3 goals on the season heading into today. 2 more today, but heading into today, it was Ronan Fitzpatrick, Evan Levine, and Gabriel Najee. Falcons have it in their own end.
I love doing these games, guys. I know he's saying a lot of what I do, but
when he can get started. There it is, the kick across the midfield line.
We'll do.
Right to left. Frazier's under
live
it.
Live streaming stuff with you
Corralled by
guys.
the Falcons. Frazier making a move, and he is stopped quickly. Nice defensive play from the Tigers there as they try to get it out. And they're having some success at doing that, and they cross the midfield line, but they turn it over. Ball went out of bounds. So that should be picked up by the Tigers again, so good hustle there. Looked like it was heading for a turnover. Patrick under it now for the Falcons, the captain, across the midfield line, trying to get it into the offensive zone. Under it now for the Falcons is the keeper, the new one who checked in. That is Bumfeet. You can tell he's a little taller than Griffin. Bumfeet stands 6'2", Griffin 6 feet. Tigers will throw it in on the far sideline. Aronson trying to gain possession for the Falcons. He does. Nice little slide tackle into the offensive zone, but Tigers are the only ones chasing that ball. Approaching the 40-minute mark left to go in the second half. Oliver Nisi on the NE10 Now radio network. Bentley Falcons versus the Holy Family Tigers. There's a little shove. The referee notices it. The shove was by Zarka, the playing defense on that play for the Falcons. Tigers will pick it up close to the near sideline in their own end. Ford will send it across the field to the far sideline, turn it over. Poor pass there. And somehow the Tigers end up with it in the offensive zone. Another little jersey tug there. And Frazier is called offside. He tried to get a head start toward the goalkeeper, but the referee on the far sideline raises the flag, stops the play. The clock keeps ticking at 39:15.
No, that was not winning. They're still around. I can tell they're not going down out of fight.
And the new goalkeeper, Luke Shank, making his first appearance of the season. Boots it away. Tigers have possession. There's Taylor. He's under it. Zarka. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be awarded to the Falcons. So Zarka is up against two Tigers on that one.
Out of fight right now, guys. I won't be surprised if Holy Family scores.
Zarka, one of the Falcons who started this game, still in the game, along with Larson. Brent Larson, sophomore from Camarillo, California. He will throw it overhead, and it approaches the midline. Frazier with a little kick into the offensive zone, but it's sent back to the goalkeeper, Shank, of the Tigers. Shank trying to make a decision, still has it in the box. There's a boot across the midfield line. That was a laser dart. All the way in to the Falcon zone. There's Beige. He'll boot it back out of bounds, trying to make play happen. And the Tigers getting in quickly now in the box and having a tough time keeping possession as the Falcons will pick it up. And no offside there. Falcons are going for it. They have a chance here. There's a shot on net and a nice play right there from the Tiger defender. It wasn't Shank. It was Nikolai Dinham. He corralled it on that one. The Falcons take away possession, and they have it in the offensive end.
Guys, Holy Family has like 40-something players in the team.
4 offensive trip that time. No chance for the Falcons. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be Shank, the keeper, who will pick it up. He'll drop it at his feet for the goal kick. Blue skies today here in Waltham. Some white clouds scattered, but no dark clouds in sight.
Tigers will be back action on Wednesday at home.
Assume these students would start class on Tuesday, but you never know. Falcons booted out of their own end, and that's going nowhere. It's a 0-1.
I know it's not
Falcon offensive zone, but no Falcon in sight. The Tigers are under it.
Oh no, it's not a league game. It's not a conference game, though.
Ford. Oh, nice pass there. Stackhouse is under it. And he makes a poor decision, turns it over in the offensive zone. Zarka chasing it now for the Falcons, and he'll boot it out. Safe play there. Tigers will pick it up.
You know it's not.
Throwing it in for the Tigers is Amabile.
Not stuff, man.
And one of the Tigers goes down. Looks like it's might be a free kick here as the Tiger offensive player, the attacker, one who went down there was Bariso. He went down. Looks like he was tripped by a Falcon there.
I'll let you guys know in a minute.
This might be a penalty kick for Bariso. He's lining up, and it looks like it's going to be a penalty kick. So a huge play here.
Penalty kick.
In this game, the Tigers have a golden opportunity to get back in this game. They trail 2-0. The play that just happened didn't have much action. Bariso kind of just fell down, and the Tiger bench immediately stood up, applauded Bariso, and now he has a chance to narrow the deficit. Here it is. Bariso scores.
Tigers!
No chance there for the new goalkeeper for Bentley, Bumfy, as Bariso narrows the deficit. 2-1 now. The Falcons lead, looking for their first win, but going to be tough to hold on.
Oh. I know the name, but...
So Lautaro Bariso, his first goal of the season.
I'll tell you. Only time, please. Bluefield University, Wednesday.
Bariso came into this game with 3 shots,
at
with just
night,
one on net.
at home. At Tiger Field.
Falcons move it quickly into the offensive zone.
That game, but I don't know.
They have a chance here. Oh, nice stop there, but another chance for the Falcons. And there's a goal! What a response!
Wow, I can't believe
Is that Frazier again? I think it is. Wow, it is. Johan Frazier. That was quite the turnaround. For a second, it looked like the Falcons were in trouble, but not so fast. What a push into the offensive zone. Shank, a tough play for Shank. He made one save. The ball got ricocheted, and Frazier picked it up. And here come the trumpets. For the third time today, the Timmy Trumpet and Blaster Jack song called Narco, the victory song for the Bentley Falcons. So Tigers back in the hole again. A 2-goal deficit. 3-1 Falcons. 35-35 left in the match. So the Tigers have definitely picked up the intensity. Tough blow there. They're coming off it, celebrating the penalty kick by Basiro. And, that just cannot happen. Can't allow a goal that fast. They have a chance here. Here are the Tigers. Nice slide tackle by the Falcon defender. And one Falcon player is down on the near sideline. He's still down. Can't tell who it is. The ball goes out of bounds. And we'll get a chance to see who it is as the Falcons will take over possession. Falcons coach Gary Crompton is still on his sideline sitting down, so it looks like injury can't be too serious. Looks like it's Fitzpatrick, the captain, on his hands and knees on the ground. He's still down, and he gets up on his own strength, now on his legs, hit the ground hard. Couldn't really see it. I was more focused on the ball close to the net as the Tigers had a good opportunity. So Fitzpatrick will walk gingerly towards the middle of the field. Falcons will pick it up. It's going to be Larson with the overhead throw across the midfield line. And that is Denham, the defender for the Tigers, trying to push it out. Intercepted by the Falcons. That's Levine. Gets it over to Aronson. And they're taking their time in their own zone. There's Beige into the offensive zone. There's Zarka under it, near sideline. Nice little move. Slips to his left. Kick toward the net, and that goes over the net. So 3-1 Falcons. 3 goals allowed by the Holy Family Tigers. Came into today allowing just 1 goal in each of their first 2 games. So hasn't been the best day for the goalkeepers for the Tigers. Tyler Myers played the first half, the senior, allowed 2 goals, and Luke Shank, the sophomore, came in, and allowed a quick goal after Holy Family's first goal of today. Tigers with possession in the offensive end, still pretty close to the midline. Get some momentum moving from left to right. Still have it now in the box. Here's Bariso, who had the penalty kick. He goes down, but nothing's called. And nice defense from the Falcons. Looks like that was Yusuf Beige. As Patrick hits the deck again, he went down. He was fighting with Gavin Rowan for the ball there, 17 for the Tigers. It's going to be a free kick in their own end for Larson and the Falcons. Approaching 33 minutes left to play in the match. There's the boot from Larson. And not too great of a kick, as that ball is going to go all the way out of bounds. A turnover. Kind of shanked that.
Oh, wow.
Tigers pick up possession, but quickly turn it over. The Falcons have it now. Ball coming close to the near sideline. It will go out of bounds into the Falcon bench. And there's going to be a substitute, the first of the half for the Falcons. Not coming in yet, but it's going to be that freshman again, number 21, Luke Mollenhauer.
Have you gone upstairs?
Ball is booted into the offensive zone for the Falcons. Frazier is the speedster running after it. The defender, Denham, for the Tigers goes down. So good hustle there, but Denham wins the battle. So I got to say, the Falcons have really brought it today. I think it's been a story of perseverance. They started the season 0-2-1, and they went up quickly in this game, 2-0. Then Holy Family with the penalty kick just a few minutes ago allowed them to get back in the game 2-1, but not even a minute after that, Frazier picks up his second goal of the game and of the season, responding.
It's the whole time we scored.
Have a 2-goal
Bentley
lead.
scored that third goal, made it 3-1.
Play is resumed here at Bentley Soccer Stadium.
I didn't realize it was that big.
Tigers have it in the offensive end. There's a kick toward the center of the box. Aronson headed it out. Stays in play. It was close to the sideline. On the far end, now in the middle of the box are the Tigers. Under it is Taylor. There's a shot and too high. And here comes the substitute. It is going to be Luke Mollenhauer, the freshman from Burlington, Mass. He is the tallest Bentley Falcon, 6'3".
Woo! Damn, tall.
My mistake. He's tied for the tallest, along with Parker Higgins, another freshman.
Holy Family, yeah.
So Mollenhauer is in, and Fitzpatrick takes a seat. Patrick, the captain, the graduate student. Tigers also made a substitution. Christian Hernandez checks in, 6'2" junior out of Burlington City, New Jersey. So the Falcons are going to inbound it on their own end. Here's the overhead throw on the far sideline, moving from right to left. Ball goes out of bounds. Oliver Nisi here at Bentley Soccer Stadium. First Sunday of September, the 50th season of the men's soccer for Bentley University.
6'3". That guy's 6'2". The other guy 6'2".
Tigers with the inbound pass from left to right. They're in the offensive zone.
6'2", 6'1", 6'1".
And they are surrounded by Falcons as the Falcons will pick up possession. Nice play by Mollenhauer. He has made some plays checking in. Checked in now both halves as a substitute.
6'1". 6'3".
Falcons, tough to find possession, but they have it moving from right to left. They have some numbers on the offensive zone. The ball is into the box, and a missed chance there from Lucas Strahos, who had a goal in the first half.
6 foot.
Shank will pick it up, throw it to the near sideline.
Wow, 6'5".
Nice little movement there by the Tigers as they send it into the offensive end. And here's a chance and offsides. So looks like the Tigers had a chance there, but Christian Hernandez, who just checked in, was offside on that play. Quick stoppage and play. A cool little story for both coaches involved into today's game. The head coach for the Holy Family Tigers, George Montag, was actually a youth club teammate of the Bentley head coach, Gary Crompton, as the Falcons send it into the offensive end. So these coaches go way back, all the way to their youth soccer playing days. As Frazier fights for the ball, he ends up with it. He's had quite a day today. Tigers pick up possession. There's a pass, centering pass, controlled by the Falcons. Nice move by Aronson to get away, scurry away from the defender, and he sends it out of bounds. He hurt himself on that one. He goes down. It's holding his left leg. He's on the ground on his all fours. So there's going to be a couple subs coming in for the Falcons. Number 27. Abdulhaf and Andrew Leo Grande. Both players played in the first half. They're about to check in. It's going to be a stoppage and play. Stopped at 28:02. So with 28:02 left in the second half, play is stopped. Bentley leads 3-1. Oliver Nisi on the NE10 Now radio network. Bentley looking for their first win of the season. We'll be right back.
That's right.
So we're back here at Bentley Soccer Stadium as Jack Aronson, the Bentley defender, was down for a couple minutes. He is wobbling off the field now with some help from the Bentley coaching staff. So Aronson, who played the whole game to this point, his day might be over. Injury doesn't look too serious, but at the same time, it's an injury. They had to stop all the play. All players came off the field, but looks like getting ready to go as all the players are walking back on the field now. Bentley looking for their first win of the season. Could happen today. They have a 2-goal lead. They play their next game Wednesday, September 7th at home again against Wilmington, and have another home game after that a week from now, next Sunday, September 11th, against Franklin Pierce. So Bentley in a little bit of a home stretch here, looking to pick up some victories. And play is resumed as the Tigers throw it in from left to right. They are in the offensive attacking zone. And one of the Tigers goes down. Again, no whistle called. So there's been several times today where a Tiger's gone down, and they have not gotten the favor of the call as a Bentley Tiger goes down. But a nice play there from Dingham, the defender for the Tigers, as he got his foot out on the ball. And the ball goes out of bounds at the midfield line. A substitute coming in for the Bentley Falcons. It's going to be Kareem Abultaf. And coming out is Patrick McMahon, the senior from Kingston, Mass. So McMahon putting up a good run. He'll catch a breather. Gets a little high five from
the whole
Coach
game,
Compton.
guys. 28 minutes, 26 minutes of my fantasy draft.
Tigers have it, trying to get into the offensive zone. The Falcons take it away in their offensive end. And they turn it over into the hands of Shank, the goalkeeper. He had to come out a little bit, but he remains in the box. Shank puts it on the ground now. He'll boot it away across the midfield line. Towering kick, headed by a Tiger. And under it is Larson for the Falcons. He turns it over to Dingham. So both Larson and Dingham will play the whole match today. Two key defenders for both teams. There's Leo Grande. He's under it. Sends it back to the goalkeeper. That is Bumphy. Eduardo Bumphy, the goalkeeper who started the second half. He's a graduate student out of Salvador, Brazil.
There's 12 teams.
The ball goes out of bounds. So the goalkeeper, as I just mentioned, Bumphy, is one of only two international players this season for the Bentley Falcons. The other is Kareem Abultaf, who I mentioned earlier. He comes from England, across the pond. Tigers have possession at the midfield line, near sideline, close to us. Send it into the offensive zone. That's Taylor, who already has a goal this season. And there's a turnover. The freshman Mollenhauer is under it. And there's Richmond for the Tigers. Joel Richmond, haven't called his name a lot in the second half, called it a lot in the first half. As the Tigers are looking for a call there. They still have it in the offensive zone, and they turn it over. Crossfield kick. Sean Toohey, senior, cannot control it for the Tigers. It's going to be Grant Larson to throw it in. 24:54 left in the match. Bentley clinging to a 3-1 lead. And again, the ball goes out of bounds, awarded to the Falcons. Larson inbounds, gets it back and sends it to his keeper, and that one goes out of bounds. A poor pass from Larson. That could be a corner kick there. It will be a corner kick for the Tigers, one of their first of the day. And the Tigers have a substitute about to check in, but it's not important now as Dakota Taylor will take the corner as the Tigers get set up in the offensive box, the offensive zone. Taylor, here it is. Too far again. So the Tigers have had limited chances with corner kicks today, but they have missed on all of them. Only Tiger goal came on a penalty kick from Lataro Basiro. Tigers throw it in on the far sideline into the box. As one of the Tigers goes down in the box, but no call. Or there is a call from the referee. Can't imagine it's a penalty kick again. One of the Tigers went down. The referee stopped the play. Clock keeps going. And it looks like the Falcons will have possession. They do move it out of their own end. Ball goes out of bounds on the far sideline. The Falcons will pick it up.
I love doing this stuff, guys. I know people say it over and over.
Falcons throw it in overhead.
This is something I really do enjoy.
Nice hustle there from the freshman Mollenhauer.
Yes, yeah.
And here's a chance for the Falcons. A left-footed kick. A sliding kick that time from Evan Levine sails out of bounds. So a good hustle, had a good chance, but Ended up being no chance on that kick. You can see the freshman orientation leaders walking in the distance to my left, walking over to the academic center. Looks like there's been a lot of tours. Students getting to know each other. Beautiful day here in Waltham. Temperature above 80 degrees. As a Tiger goes flying, looking for a call. Nothing is called. They have it in the offensive end, trying to make something happen and narrow the deficit, but they turn it over. Falcons are trying to get it out. They turn it over. The Tigers keep possession in the offensive zone. 21-34 left in the second half. There's Levine. A Tiger goes down. He is pushed from behind. That time, Lucas Drahos is called for the push. Tigers pick it up quickly, moving from left to right. There's Taylor. A pass in the middle of the box. Oh, a pretty pass. And just nothing there. They had another chance, but they lose possession. Ball went back to the midfield line. It is back in the Tiger offensive zone and is kicked away. So it will be a goal kick as another substitute coming in. So Coach Crompton is making a lot of substitutes, keeping his players fresh. Coming in for the Falcons is Michael Heichel. So Heichel comes in, the freshman out of Northeastern Mass, went to Oliver Ames High School, not too far from here. And Johan Frazier gets an applause from the crowd. His best game of the season by far. 2 goals for today for Frazier. Perhaps he might come in a little bit later, but if they keep this lead, he might not. 2-goal lead for the Falcons. It's going to be a goal kick. And instead of the keeper, it's going to be one of the defensemen for the Falcons. With a strong leg indeed, way past the midfield line. Tigers pick up possession. That was a pretty kick. I think it was Larson again. Ball now near sideline into possession of Taylor. Oh, a nice pass up ahead to his teammate. And it looks like it might be off. It is offside by the Tigers. So good thought by Taylor. He had a man open, but poor job from the Tiger attacker going offside. Falcons now into the offensive zone. It is Zarka. It's knocked to the ground by Taylor. Ball went out of bounds. It's going to be Bentley possession. Another substitute for the Falcons. It's Jackson Foley Stevenson, a sophomore, coming into the game. He replaces Chad Myers. So Chad Myers, a starter today, the senior, takes a rest, deserved breather. Falcons will throw it in, and he booted out right back next to where Zarka threw it in. He'll pick it up again and try for another take. Another sub. Some more action. Alex Matusin, the senior, checking in. And it's going to be Larson. So Larson will take his first breather of today. Called his name a lot on the broadcast. He's had a nice day on the defensive end. So some fresh legs now for the Falcons as they have it in the offensive zone. It is Mollenhauer. He hits the deck. Nice pass to keep possession. And now they waste the possession into the hands of the goaltender, Shank. 18:24, clock ticking. Shank with the boot from left to right. Tigers trying to get one more goal to narrow the deficit. Trail by 2. They have possession, but a lot of Falcons around. That was Bariso, who has today's goal for the Tigers. Taylor keeps it alive. Good defense by Zarka, but Taylor ends up with it. Better offense from Taylor. Going 1-on-2, and he does not win that matchup. Leo Grande turns it over. Great hustle from Taylor to get back into the picture. He's played the whole game, has already a goal this season. He's been one of the standouts for the Tigers today as he turns it over. A poor kick into the center of the box. Falcons punch it out. And the Tigers will pick it up again right in front of their bench into the possession of Taylor. And another poor decision from Taylor. You can tell he's a little gassed. Looks at the coach, and he might get a rest. They have a substitute who's walking toward the box about to check in, so that might be for Taylor. That might be his day. Bumphy will pick it up for the Falcons. The substitute coming on for Taylor is going to be Gavin Rowan. And it looks like Fitzpatrick is going to check back in for the Falcons. With possession is Bentley in the offensive zone on the far sideline. Under it now is Foley Stevenson. They turn it over. Here come the Tigers going the other way. Bariso. Great hustle by Mollenhauer. Tigers have it in the offensive zone. Mollenhauer chasing, really using his hands to get a hold of the ball. Or like using his hands to sway off defenders. Got to be careful with that. As Taylor goes down, he might be coming out, and he is. His day most likely done. Solid effort from Dakota Taylor, number 2 for the Tigers, as Gavin Rowan checks in. So it's going to be Michael Ford for the Tigers. Ford, the senior out of the UK. Another player from across the pond. There's the kick, heading toward the net, and caught. A nice catch right there from Bumphy. No problem there, and his height definitely helped him there, 6'2". 15:23 in the second half remaining, the clock ticking, as Bumphy throws it with his right hand to the far sideline. The Falcons working now in the offensive zone. They throw it away to Dingham. And Richmond trying to get possession. He had it, and also Stackhouse had it. They've been silent in the second half. Saw a lot of action, some shots on net in the first half. Been very silent here in the last 30 minutes or so. Here's an opportunity, and it's in! The Bentley Falcons with their 4th goal of the day. That time it was Michael Heichel. So a quick movement there, and here come the trumpets for the Falcons. Seen a lot of goals today from the Falcons on short notice, just moving very fast, kind of catching the Tigers off guard. Luke Schenk is in trouble, allows his 2nd goal of the day, just like Tyler Myers, who started the day. 4 goals for the Falcons. So after scoring 1 goal in each of their first 3 contests, they have 4 goals in today's game against Holy Family, who they defeated last year, 3-1 last year. And now the Bentley Falcons with a commanding lead, 4-1, with just over 14 minutes to play. We'll see what Coach Montag for the Tigers has up his sleeve, and he hopes to get back in this game. As the PA announcer just announced, Michael Heichel, his 1st goal of the season and his 1st goal of his career. He's a freshman. So impressive stuff from Michael Heichel. Falcons have it in their own end, moving from right to left, now into the offensive end. That was Heichel, who just booted it, coming off the goal, out of bounds, right in front of Johan Frazier in the Falcons sideline as the Tigers throw it in on the defensive end. Dinham will toss it on over to his teammate. Moving away from us over to the far sideline. .22 left in the second half. A referee blows the whistle. It will be picked up by the Tigers. So although he allowed the penalty kick in the second half, not an easy task to stop that. Eduardo Bumphy has done a nice job coming in for Joe Griffin. Joe Griffin played the first half. Griffin has started all 3 games for the Falcons. Bumphy has seen action in 2 games.
Guys, so
today marks his 3rd game of the season. It's going to be a corner kick for the Tigers. Needs something to happen here.
Not doing well.
Here it is. Ooh,
it was a good game. Now it's fun.
Booted out by the Falcons.
Were watching this.
So nothing happening there for the Tigers, and that one goes out of bounds, awarded to the Falcons.
I love watching this game.
Oliver Nisi on